So there's this kid in your family that's really into video games. So much so that they already have a ton of games and you don't think they need one more just yet. So here's some great gift ideas for the little gamer that you know. First off, we gotta go with a classic right away, Mario. There is a whole line of officially licensed Mario plushies that come in just about any character you'd want from the series. Now, me personally, I had to grab Luigi, the best Mario brother, and a Yoshi in my favorite color, red. These things are soft, so if you want to grab them for a super little youngster, they'll be just fine. They're strong, the price is right, and most importantly, they actually look like the characters and not some weird warped ripoff. Now, the next item is something I invested most of my time into as a kid, Legos. Legos are freaking awesome, and sadly there aren't a lot of video game franchises represented in them, with one gigantic exception, Minecraft. There are a lot of Minecraft sets out there to choose from, all varying in size and complexity. You can build these sets using the included instructions to make things just like they are in the box, but like with most LEGO sets, this is more of a suggestion and starting point than anything. Just be wary that by buying this, you are guaranteeing you will one day accidentally step on a LEGO and forever regret it. For our third item, let's take a break from fun things and talk functional for a second, 3DS cases. The 3DS is the most popular handheld gaming system, lots of kids have them or maybe getting one this holiday, and the last thing you want is for them to break it. Now, you can find basic plastic shells for 3DSs like this one pretty easy, but honestly, I'd argue that what's even more important is a full carrying case for the system and games like this one. It not only gives you a place to store and protect the 3DS when it's not in use, but it also has a little compartment for the charger and any additional little accessories like headphones. The biggest benefit though is it gives you a place to store up to 24 3DS or DS carts. The last thing you want a kid to do is throw their games in a bag that end up getting lost as though it were a black hole, or keep stuffing them in their pocket so that one day they accidentally go through a wash cycle. It's also a nice little touch that a lot of these cases use little mesh nets for the games, so you can still visibly tell which are which without having to pull each one out one by one. Next up is the latest big official toy to come out of the Pokemon franchise, the Z-Ring. This was released as a sort of combo toy with the latest Pokemon games Sun and Moon, which are fantastic by the way, also a good gift idea. And it's a recreation of the Z-Ring that players wear in-game. Basically, in Pokemon Sun and Moon, you can use the Z-Ring in combination with elemental Z crystals and a little dance, which causes Pokemon to use super powerful moves once per battle. So, in copying that, the toy comes with 3 crystals to get you started, and you can buy separate packs to get even more crystals if you like. Now, the obvious use here is for kids role-playing as Pokemon trainers. It even lights up and stuff if you hit this button. But a really cool function too is that it'll actually connect with the Pokemon Sun and Moon game, so that every time a Z move is used, it'll light up and activate at the same time. It reminds me a lot of when I was little and had one of those morphers from Power Rangers.
The Power Rangers are driven by the power of the ancient dinosaurs.
Now, this last toy is a bit simple, but honestly, it's the kind of thing I wish was around when I was a kid, a foam Master Sword. When you're a kid, before things like taxes, paying rent, or dealing with soul-crushing debt could grind down your sense of imagination, one of the most fun things you can do is pretend to be one of your favorite heroes from books, games, or TV. And any proper hero of time isn't complete without a trusty Master Sword. This one is based off of the sword from Wind Waker, where Link is always a kid, so it's sized perfectly for any young aspiring hero. Now, am I saying you should buy a toy that is effectively arming your child with a weapon? Kinda, but that's why I'm recommending something made from foam. It's soft. Trust me, I've done thorough testing. It also looks good enough that if you do need to take it away, doesn't make for that bad of a display piece hanging around in the background, which is this one's life now. Forever.